Good morning, everybody. Welcome. For those of you who have been to this event before, you will know that this is one of my favorite events at Heartspring every year, just because it's so special with each of you in this room, and it's truly just a morning and a time for Heartspring to thank you for everything that you do. If you do not know me, I am Stacy Williamson. I'm the Vice President for Advancement here at Heartspring, and I am delighted to be joined by each of you and so many team members from Heartspring that you will see scurrying around the room in the back of the house, and we are just all so grateful that you are here. As we proceed with our morning, I would like to start with just a few introductions. First and foremost, we have some special guests with us. Former Mayor Jeff Longwell with us. Commissioner Pete Meitzner, thank you for being here. And if I can ask you all to stand, we have a number of our Board of Trustees, Foundation members, and Endowment Board members. If you would all stand so we can recognize you. And so with that, I will welcome our Chairwoman, Stephanie Farley with Berry Companies to join us.
Well, good morning, and thank you for being here. You've heard the phrase that teamwork makes the dream work, and my 11-year-old uses this when he's looking for someone to help him do his chores. But I think this room understands really what the impact that teamwork really does have. It takes a lot of people to do what Heartspring does every day. It takes a lot of different skill sets and a lot of different involvement. So thank you for being here to celebrate you, and welcome, and thank you for everything you do to make the dream work happen here at Heartspring.
And we can all attest to this, very grateful for the leadership that Stephanie and all of our board of directors have provided to Heartspring. So as you have likely noticed on your tables, we have a theme this morning. You've seen the butterfly packets. That is not just a piece of paper. It is a butterfly bomb. Miss Mandy, if you know Mandy, she's a bomb. They're seeded, and you can plant them. And what better day than today to go and just throw it into the garden and see what blooms. And then also your butterfly packets in there. So with that, today's theme is represented as transformation, resilience, and soaring success. So each year we gathered for this morning filled with gratitude for each of you, because your generosity is transformational. As we move on, we would like to pay tribute first and foremost to those who have passed in this past year. I often share in the line of work that I'm in, getting to connect with people. It's such a blessing to get to know so many of the faces that were included in that video, and because of them, Heartspring is better. And so many of the individuals up there, I was fortunate enough to know, one of whom became a dear, dear friend. And so it's hard, to see that our loved ones pass, and also such a blessing to be in this work and to be able to connect with each of you in such a meaningful way. It is because of those that we just paid tribute to, and because of you, that truly Heartspring has woven this fabric into the community of Wichita and has become a part of so many lives. And because of you, we have been able to do so many great things. So we're here to celebrate, and I have a few numbers that I would like to share that you all have made possible by your time, your treasure, and your talents. So in the last year, and we are going off of the last time that we were together at this time last year, we were able to serve 731 children through our outpatient services program, and that was through 36,239 therapy hours. We have cared for 83 students through our therapeutic school and 20 children through our newly revitalized care program. We have provided over $1 million in free and reduced fee services to 496 children and young adults. That is a big number, you guys. Thank you so much. We have had 1,533 benefactors who have contributed $1.8 million to our organization. And we know there are a lot of organizations that you can choose to give to, so we do not take that trust lightly. We have had 212 in-kind donors give gifts valued at $178,000 to our organization. And, we look at in-kind giving just as meaningful and impactful as cash dollars, right? Because those are dollars that we would have otherwise been spending that are now able to go back to the children that we're serving. We have had over $686,000 in grants funded since we last met. We've had 58 sponsors come together and commit their support, this through individuals and community businesses, to support events like Light Your Heart and CareFest. They wouldn't happen without the sponsorships. We've had 33 event committee members give of their time to ensure that our events are a success. 322 employees, current and former, who have given over $40,000 back to Heartspring. That's of their hard-earned money here. And we've had 45 sorority chapters support our classrooms and homes, and many of them are here today, so we appreciate that. So that is a lot to celebrate, because of each of you making it happen for us. So let's not stop there. We are going to move on with a couple of awards, if you will turn your attention to our screen.
I have known Natalie now for about 6 years. I have participated in events with her. I've been a part of her Paddle Fest team for her son. I've seen her be a fierce advocate for her family and for the children served at Heartspring.
Natalie is a true philanthropist. It is definitely in her nature to give back to the causes that she is so passionate about, whether it be Heartspring, the Church of the Magdalene, or others.
Natalie has a passion for helping others receive services, occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, could be behavioral health, and she believes that through Heartspring, other children can achieve their goals and the best parts of their lives as well.
Natalie is so deserving of the Top Fundraiser of the Year award. She is a true go-getter.
I believe Natalie deserves the Top Fundraiser of the Year award because of her advocacy skills.
If Natalie asks, you feel compelled to give because you know if she's passionate about an organization, that it's a great organization and that you should give your time and treasure to it as well.
Natalie gave me the side eye as I was up there. She's going to stop coming to our events if we keep making her come up here. But would you just please help me in honoring Miss Natalie Hinken for all of her work in fundraising? And Miss Taylor has an award for you. And we have one more for you.
I would describe the Emprise Riders as driven. Driven is a core company value at Emprise Bank, and whether it's an individual or a team effort, we're always just going to do our very best.
The Emprise Riders are such an enthusiastic group of people that really just band together to rally around a cause and a mission, and they show up in a really big way every year for Heartspring's Pedal Fest, now a part of CareFest.
The Emprise Riders support Heartspring because we believe it's a great asset to our community. The services they provide are life-changing, and that makes supporting Heartspring a pretty easy decision for us.
The Emprise Riders are so deserving of this award. They have shown year over year just how much Heartspring means to them, and they show up every year.
We want to be number one, and when we put our effort towards something, we are looking ahead and not looking back, and everyone just goes all in and puts all their effort into it.
I think we have a slide here. So when Paul says we want to be number one, he's very committed to it. So Paul, if you'll please come up and accept your award on behalf of Emprise Bank. Thank you. Thank you. And we're excited because they're joining us again for CareFest this year, which will be in person. We're just going to put it out there now. Okay, so we are going to direct our attention to the screens once more.
Sarah Marrow is this year's Volunteer of the Year because of her incredible dedication to Heartspring's family and staff and just the community in general.
In the 10 years that Sarah's been involved with Heartspring and volunteer work, she wanted to be hands-on, and her work with Heartspring gave her huge opportunities for that.
Several years ago, she volunteered for the Light Your Heart Committee, and she was a gem.
On the Light Your Heart Committee, Sarah would contact donors to get prizes. She would track all the prizes.
Right around Light Your Heart, there's this woman that kept showing up in our office, and I had no idea who she was. I thought maybe we hired somebody part-time, but later I learned that it was Sarah and that she was a volunteer. But she was there so often, getting everything organized for Light Your Heart and just making sure that everything went off without a hitch. This Light Your Heart, where she single-handedly organized the silent auction. She's not afraid to send out the letters to the organizations and businesses requesting items, following up when she hasn't heard from them, packaging them, and just making it a top-notch auction.
She's very humble in what she does. She works very hard, and she shies away from the thank yous.
She has this perfect balance of always caring and wanting to help out and just being so kind, but then all of a sudden she'll hit you with this hysterical joke and just lighten the mood for everybody.
She has an incredible focus and dedication, but she also has this sneaky little sense of humor that will just pop up with this quiet little voice and have you doubling over in laughter.
I think Sarah single-handedly spent probably 30 to 40 hours at the Wichita Marriott this Light Your Heart event, whether it be from setting up to flocking the trees. She's a one-of-a-kind, pitches in. We wanted her to take a little rest on Monday, but there is no rest for Sarah.
Sarah, will you come up and accept your award? I have the pleasure of getting to be friends with Sarah outside of work as well, and I know what this means to her, and we knew she couldn't find out about it before because she wouldn't have been here either. So it means a lot to be able to honor people and to thank them in an appropriate way, and this really isn't even enough, but we appreciate you so, so much, and you know, I would invite you to the team, but you're free, so we appreciate your volunteer. No, kidding. She can handle it. Okay, so I just want to share this before we move on to our next video. Each month, Heartspring staff members nominate peers to be recognized as our values ambassadors. If you follow us on social media, you see us sharing them loud and proud for the people who are committed to our work. Nominations are submitted to our Heartspring Strong Committee, and one individual is selected per month, and then out of the 12 annual awardees, we select our Heartspring Values Ambassador of the Year. So, video.
It's a joy to come in and work with Cassidy every day. She brightens my spirit. She keeps me organized. She wants what's best for everybody. She is always looking out for ways to make everybody's job easier.
Everything about her, I would say, is the ideal employee. She is friendly. She's always smiling. She's so genuine. She is an absolute delight.
Cassidy is all about other people. She worries about everybody before herself and makes sure that everyone has what they need.
She's dependable, she's there for us. She will do anything to support our students that we serve at Heartspring.
During the pandemic, when we got the sanitizing machines, we were in the process of cleaning out a student's room, and she wanted to make sure that we got the beloved stuffed animals done first so that they were back in that student's room when the student came back from school and would not be missing those.
Every day she comes in with a servant attitude. She's here to serve other people, not only staff, but our clients and our students.
The hard skills that I needed for this position, I can teach anyone, but the passion that she has for Heartspring is unteachable.
She's remarkable at figuring out solutions to the immense problems that we have when we're trying to figure out how to serve our students the best.
She is someone that you can count on. She's there if you need her, if you just need to vent, if you have questions about anything, she has the answers. It's just an absolute joy working with her.
Cassidy deserves the Values Ambassador of the Year award because she is the example of what our values are about. She has integrity, she celebrates others.
She is everything that Heartspring staff should be.
She's always willing to volunteer and pitch in with helping students on top of her facilities job.
She is driven by our mission and focuses on everything that she knows she needs to do to make sure that things are successful and things work out.
She's just been phenomenal this last year, and she just really deserves this honor. So congratulations, Cassidy.
Come on up, Cassidy. She probably wondered why we had members of her family here today. So deserving, and you are so special, Cassidy. You're truly a joy to work with, so thank you for everything. So moving on, as an organization, we celebrate, as you've heard today, gifts of all sizes. We also love to celebrate milestones of generosity, including our lifetime giving societies. For 88 years, Heartspring has served tens of thousands of children from all around the world. Today, we continue to change lives through our therapeutic school, pediatric therapies, innovative practices, and rich community services. Countless volunteers, community supporters, and financial contributors have supported our mission, helping Heartspring continue to thrive, grow, and transform the lives of the children and families that we serve. Palmer Society lifetime members have reached a milestone of giving with $500,000 or more in total giving, and President's Circle lifetime members have given $50,000 or more in total contributions. It is with heartfelt gratitude and deep pride that we honor the individuals, organizations, and foundations today who ensure the extraordinary Heartspring legacy continues. These individuals and organizations make possible bright futures for our children and for our families. We have a few that were not able to join us today, but we do have a couple who are with us, and it is with immense pride that I invite Chris Shank, Anna, his wife, was not able to join us, as a new President's Circle lifetime member. Oh, that's right. And also today with us, we have Textron Aviation Employee Uplift Fund represented by Miss Rachel Douglas. And we did actually have 2 new members to be inducted into our Palmer Society lifetime membership, one of whom gives anonymously, and the other who is unable to join us today. So we are so, so grateful. And as we proceed this morning, I know on your program it says that Miss Karina Forrest Perkins would be here. She was unable to join us today. So I have prepared some notes in her place. So bear with me as I read through them, because I do believe that they are words that ring true to so many in our organization, and I want to make sure I get them right. So this message, I think, is one that our team has been deeply committed to sharing. It is a message of gratitude and also a focus on continuation of care for those we serve and continuation of mission made possible by the people who make our mission possible. As we've talked about transformation this morning, we can reflect on how we have each transformed individually because of the experiences we have been through and the adversity we have faced. We have learned over the last couple of years just how important relationships are, our health and our well-being, and also the lengths that we would go to protect and safeguard them. We have also learned just how critical our workforce is for our economy. This holds especially true for Heartspring. As a not-for-profit agency, we are used to facing adversity and many challenges, whether they be within healthcare systems, insurance industries, or government agencies. And what we have known all along is that our mission stands on the people who hold it up. The people who serve the little and the big people. The people who trust us to take care of their most precious gifts, their children. Our mission is people. I say all of this to share. Investment in the people who make Heartspring what it is today, 88 years after our inception, has never been more critical. We will overcome the trials and tribulations of the last couple of years, and we will continue to emerge as the leader in our industry, the leader in transforming lives for the families in our communities near and far. And our greatest hope is that each of you will be right by our side as we do. This year's breakfast looks a little different in that we have created a separate event to honor all of our staff who give back to Heartspring. Typically, they were joined with us in this room, but it became so popular we had to create another event. Even so, we have a number of our staff in our presence, and I would like to ask each of you to stand. Some of you already are, but any of our staff members, would you please stand? I know I saw a few. Yes. Thank you. And to our board of directors, our tried and true supporters, through your time, treasure, and your talent, your support lifts all of the individuals you just saw up each and every day. You empower them and us, and allow us to do the most meaningful work for our community. And for that, we say thank you. Your friendship to our organization means the world to us, and today we celebrate all of you. And I would be remiss if I did not thank our team for putting this fabulous morning together. So all of our advancement team members, if you will wave. Over here, I see most of you. Am I missing one? Mandy's in the back. Allison over here. And trial by fire, as I've been calling it, Mrs. Taylor Erb over here, if you'll wave, is our newest team member, 2.5 weeks in. She is our new events and stewardship coordinator, and we could not be more delighted to have her. I've already been pointing out so many of you, I see Miss Pam Roberts over here, that she will get to have the pleasure of working with and love you all, I know, as much as we do. So if you have received an award today, we will ask that you hang out with us. Miss Stephanie, I'm going to ask if I can steal you for some pictures in the hallway. And we just hope that you all feel an immense amount of love and appreciation from Heartspring as we proceed into our new fiscal year and have so many fabulous things on the horizon. We thank you, and we hope you have a wonderful dry day.